Alright everybody, and welcome back to the old Showa era channel, the channel that is mainly dedicated to things from the Showa era, and we'll get back there in a minute. But this is actually a old live stream that I did back in the spring of 2019 during my first trip to Japan. That was from March 31st to I believe April 12th if I recall correctly, and this would be from my my second day there, my first full day. This is a 2019 walkthrough of Mint Chiba. If you don't know, Mint is the largest sports card manufacturer, or well, not manufacturer, store in the country of Japan. They have multiple stores, and this is their Chiba location. Due to the fact this was a live stream being ran off a pocket Wi-Fi, I've turned off the actual audio because a friend of mine actually took me to go see it, and this was actually one of the main things I wanted to do, and it was just a really interesting store overall. As you can see here, as soon as you walk in, it's actually in a shopping mall in Chiba City. It's in this kind of like a skyscraper. It's kind of hard to find the actual store. You got to go down this like hallway and then go up this like escalator, like this elevator, and then you are actually in this like vertical skyscraper shopping mall. And as soon as you walk in, Mint branding, and then just various bobbleheads. I don't exactly remember who all the players were and who like pretty much everything they had, but there's Otani. This is 2019, so coming off his 2018 MLB rookie season, and 2019 I believe ended up being kind of a disappointing year for him. He had Tommy John, he couldn't pitch again, and then 2020, if I recall, was a kind of a disappointing season again. So his value in the sports card world at this point had not tanked, so to say, but it had not particularly gone back up. It was just kind of in limbo, and I think a lot of people, especially me, we all think, we probably should have bought more during this time period, probably more so in 2020. But here, as soon as you walk in, this footage, by the way, is cut up and skewed just because there's so much staring, and I also started looking at binders at some point. But there's a wall of cards. There's an Otani 2013 BBM rookie, a lot of Otani rookies. There's a big flyer actually posted up all over the store looking for 2013 Otani cards, and they're pretty much buying any and all BBM Otanis. I have a decent collection of them. I don't have the actual regular 2013 rookie, but I do have the rookie insert from this year. So yes, this is as soon as you walk in. This was kind of like their main attraction for the cards. There's a lot of other fighters players other than Otani here. I don't really particularly know why that they had a decent amount of fighters cards on display, because once again it's Mint Chiba, and I know if you go to Kamagaya in Chiba Prefecture, they have the Fighters minor league team. But another cut here, you go here, and there's just a giant stack of not even really base cards, just cheap inserts with the price tags kind of on them. Some of them are numbered, some of them are not. They're all pretty much around like 100 to 200 yen. Some of the bigger names were around like 400 yen. Over on the left, there's the shop employees. So this is the first time I went was in 2019. They were there. The one guy had a mullet, which I thought was funny. And then when I went back in 2023, after the pandemic in the world had stopped ending, the guy pretty much looked exactly the same. He was still there along with the other employee. Still had the mullet. And I don't really know how the Mint stores are ran, as I steady my camera for whatever reason. And that was just somebody there that was going through the cards as well. I don't know how Mint is actually ran. Like, is it a franchise model? Does this company own all the stores? Are they, like, do they get stock, like their stock of singles in from a warehouse? I have no idea, but see, they have their big, they have binders there too over on that side. And then if you look over here, this is where they keep their grab bags and like loose packs. And over there was another wall that they put some of their better singles in behind glass. There was another customer. It's actually quite a difficult process to buy a card from something that's on that wall, especially with the language barrier. I haven't had that issue at any other Mint stores, but Mint Chiba, it was very difficult to convey that I wanted to buy the card that was behind the glass. So over there, those are their grab bags, like where they put various packs and singles and memorabilia cards, autographs in them. They're not too amazing, but they were okay for what they were. Those were I believe those were complete complete sets, collated, and then you can just spend like 2,000 yen, the equivalent at that point, like $20. Now probably like $12 or something like that to exchange, but you can get the full set for cheap. Probably should have bought some of those older fighters full sets because Otani would have been in them. And at this point, it would be a lot nicer to have multiples and duplicates of the BBM Otani era. I think there was a Messi autograph up on the wall. They've expanded heavily into the memorabilia market, but at the time they did have a lot of multi-sport memorabilia available. I believe that other wall that's all basically Marines. If you go to a different mint in a different part of the city, they'll tend to have like the local players. This was their like a wall of packs. I guess this is how they prevent pack searching. I don't really care about pack searching because the card companies are cheating everybody anyway, so I don't really care if somebody wants to go and bend the pack. I don't care. But they put them in these plastic like bins. You got to pull them out one pack at a time from the bottom, and there's no real way to see if there's thick or thin packs in there. And obviously, if you started to, pull out multiple packs and then not buy them, they'd probably notice because you can't really put them back in. It's kind of like once you pull it, you got to buy it. There's this very low res poster indicating they're looking for more BBM Otanis. So as I said, this was 2019. I believe at this point I ended up buying a box of 2018 series, version 1. And then I went back like another day and I bought 2019 version 1 and then a box of BBM Time Travel, which I got 2 Chunichi Dragons autographs out of, which was pretty cool because the box only specifies you get 1 autograph. I ended up buying another box at some point and I got 2. I got 2 Marines autographs, which is good because the Marines are my PC team when it comes to the NPB. So just more and more of the singles. I believe that was actually Prism Basketball. It's low res on this original livestream version, but they had a lot of 2017 tops, which would have been nice to go and find again. Actually, yeah, there's the 2017 tops right there. Should have bought more of that because, Judge is in there and a couple others, and they also had 2018 tops still on sale, I think. And while I did pull, some low-numbered Otanis and Sotos and everything, it would have been nice to get that back. And this was actually an 18-minute video, and it's about to cut out here. I got about 10 seconds left. But yeah, this was the Mint baseball card store in Chiba.